Alrighty, hey there guys, Agent Agassi here, aka JediBro95, coming at you guys with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be going through every single team, and I'm going to predict who their team MVP card will be. A lot of people are going through this right now, and I figure I may as well give my 2 cents. Now keep in mind, every single one of these players are going to be current players, so don't expect to see any historics or any old players from the team that played for these teams to be your team MVP. So with that out of the way, because I think this video is going to be a little bit longer, let's jump right into the Arizona Cardinals. And I think the Cardinals team MVP, I think I'm going to do it for both offense and defense, because I've heard conflicting reports that it's going to be either one side of the ball or both sides of the ball. But for offense, I think it will be Kyler Murray. Last upgrade was his MCC series card. And yeah, that was a while ago. So I think Kyler Murray will definitely get the team MVP or the offensive MVP. And then for the defense, I feel like for defense, there's a couple of options. The first one I think could be Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones could be the card they give to the MVP, because just like Kyler Murray, that was his last card upgrade. Also could be to Budda Baker. This one would actually make the most sense for me, because Budda Baker's last card was in the Blitz promo. And I'm not saying that these cards are, gonna get 90, their team MVPs because they're actually good this season. I'm just thinking about the fact that these cards haven't gotten an upgrade in quite a while, and I think that they will get their upgrades because of that. So that's why I say Budda Baker. Larry Fitzgerald could also be it too, but I feel like they might put in, if he does announce his retirement, he might get a tribute card, which definitely would be necessary. Anyways, moving on to the Atlanta Falcons. And the Atlanta Falcons, he is not on this team, but I think for the Atlanta Falcons, it's going to be Matt Ryan for the offense. Matt Ryan's last card was, I think, a team of the week, and it was like an 81 overall. Matt Ryan did not get much love this year, so I think it will be Matt Ryan who gets the team MVP for the offense. For the defense, for MVP, it's a little bit trickier for me, because you got Grady Jarrett, who got Team of the Year. Deion Jones recently got a Mutts Hero card. This dude, Michael Walker, got a card, all rookie. But I think for defense, it could be DeMonte Casey, just because, again, look at his card where he is right now. He's a 86 overall. He might get it just because of that, and they might introduce a power-up for him with it. So, don't be surprised to see that. So I think, yeah, DeMonte will be the defensive MVP for the Cardinals, for the Falcons. Moving on to the Ravens. Now the Ravens, this one, for the Ravens, I think it could, it's tough. It's really tough. But for defense, I think it'll be Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey, I think, will be the defensive MVP. Again, his last upgrade was so long ago, it was a limited, so you definitely could give it to Marlon Humphrey. Jimmy Smith, I don't know if he really is going to get one, but Marlon Humphrey definitely deserves an MVP. For offense, it's a little tricky because Lamar Jackson got a Mud Hero. Willie Snead, he could give it to Willie Snead, but and then when it comes to, even like Mark Ingram probably, but he got an Easter card. So the offensive MVP, I want you guys to answer that one. It could be this dude here, which is Bradley Bozeman, because of the lack of upgrade that he's had for quite a while. But I'll let you guys answer in the comment section who you think is going to get the team MVP for the Ravens. For the Buffalo Bills, this one probably not that hard, but we'll give it a shot. So for defense, for the Bills, might be Tre'Davious White, could be Tre'Davious. This was his last upgrade here, was the Zero Chill, so it could be Tre'Davious White to get that gold 99 for the defense. Michael Hyde did actually get a Mud Hero, so I have no doubt actually that it could be Tre'Davious White. And then for offense, I could say Josh Allen, but he got an NFL honors card and he got a Redux. Stephon Diggs got Team of the Year. I don't know, probably one of these guys because their upgrade was so long ago. Probably one of these guys. And again, I'm not basing it off of the fact that they are, there's people more deserving. I'm basing it off the fact that there are people that there are cards in this game that haven't gotten an upgrade in so long, and that includes this offensive line with the Bills. Carolina Panthers. Now the consensus would have been Christian McCaffrey, but one, he got a 0 chill card, but that was a while ago, and two, Christian McCaffrey he didn't play this year. He really just did not play at all this year. Could be Teddy Bridgewater. Could be Teddy, because I don't know who else they give it to. Like Robbie Anderson got a Mutt Legend, an TD. Could be DJ Moore, but then again, he got his team standout. Could be this dude here, or this dude here. And then defense for the Panthers, probably going to go to Corn Elder. Probably. Again, I don't know, like Jeremy Chin, their rookie safety, he got this, and then this is a historic player. Yeah, it could be Corn Elder. I don't know. For the Bears, probably for offense, it'd probably be Cordell Patterson, just because Allen Robinson got an upgrade for the free agency promo. So it could be Cordell Patterson for the Bears. Probably will be that for Cordell. Maybe even Mitch Trashbinsky. Maybe Mitch Trashbinsky. But even then, he's a Bill now. So, do what you do. Probably one of these two could be it. Cody Whitehair, James Daniels. Probably one of these guys. Anyways, that's probably my pick for the offense. Defense, just looking at it, probably be Eddie Jackson. Probably is going to be Eddie Jackson because he actually was a Snow Beast and that was his last card upgrade. So it could be Eddie Jackson, could be somebody else. Or they might give Eddie Jackson a draft card. I don't know. But yeah, could be Eddie Jackson. Won't be Khalil Mack because he got Team of the Year. Cincinnati Bengals. If Joe Burrow did stay healthy, he would have been my pick. But unfortunately, Joe Burrow. But even then, I think Joe Burrow deserves an MVP card because he actually should get a power up. But it could be Joe Burrow. Maybe even Joe Mixon, just because this was his last upgrade, was a Team of the Week player. Yeah, Joe Burrow definitely is somebody who I think could get it for the offense. And then moving on to the deep, maybe even AJ Green. AJ Green could be another card because he didn't actually get an upgrade all year. So it could be AJ. And then defensively, probably gonna be not Jesse Bates because he actually should have a power up coming soon, in my opinion. Probably Mike Hilton because his last upgrade was the team standouts. Now I don't know if he was the team standout for the Bears or if he was a the Steelers or if he was a team standout for the Bengals. Let me just check on Madden real quick. So I actually did look on Madden and it actually turns out that Mike Hilton was actually the Steelers standout, and I don't know why, but they don't have the Bengals team standout here on the on this team builder. So I'll just showcase it to you real quick. So the actual team standout for the Bengals was actually William Jackson III, and he actually just got a promo he actually got a card for the free agency, as you can see right here. He actually got a free agent promo. So for the Bengals defense, I think it could be Darius Phillips. maybe even Carl. Like I don't know now. Like the Bengals defense could be somebody else. But yeah, that actually threw me off. I did not realize William Jackson actually got an upgrade a while back. So, but for the team MVP could be actually Geno Atkins for the Bengals for the defensive and team MVP, or even just the team MVP in general. Could be Geno Atkins, but I think the actual MVP should be Joe Burrow. Moving on, Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns are an interesting bunch because Baker Mayfield, he definitely was their best player this past season, but he got a mud hero, a mud LTD. So it could be Odell Beckham, Jr. because pardon me, because he didn't get an upgrade after the Christmas promo. Could also be Austin Hooper because he hasn't gotten an upgrade since Thanksgiving. But in terms of the offense, I don't know who it could be. For defensive MVP, might be this guy's a team diamond actually. Could be MJ Stewart. Maybe even Sheldon Richardson because this was his last upgrade. Was way back in the team standouts for 92 overall. So he could get it. Probably could also be Myles Garrett. I actually think it would be Myles Garrett before Sheldon Richardson. So it could be Myles Garrett. It's not going to be this dude because this dude actually did get a golden ticket recently. He's actually going to get a golden ticket coming out, I believe, this Friday. So that's my picks for the Browns. Moving on to the Cowboys. Now, the Cowboys was one I thought about on my video about one of my pack openings. And one player, he's not on this list, but it could be Amari Cooper because I don't know who else you would give it to. CeeDee Lamb got a rookie card. Ezekiel Elliott didn't have a good year, but even then he had a team standout. Dak Prescott's got a free agent card. Like, you could give it to maybe Lionel Collins, Zach Martin, but he apparently was injured a lot the year. I don't know, maybe give it to Trevon Diggs for the defense. Like, the Cowboys fans are wondering, like, what actually is there going to be for them because they have no realistically idea. And I kind of agree with them. I don't know what they could do for their team. I don't know what they could do. So, the Denver Broncos is the next one on this list. And the Denver Broncos, now, the Denver Broncos probably could be Drew Lock. I know, could be Drew Lock. I know it's not very flattering and it won't be a very good idea. But even looking at the team standout for the Broncos, let's see, Broncos. Oh, I'm still on corners. What am I doing here? Okay, even for the Broncos, for team standouts, like they have Justin Simmons who got a card. They got Josie Jewell, who actually is their second middle linebacker on their depth chart that you can see right here. Right here. He's actually their second middle linebacker. Justin Simmons got a free agent card, so I don't know who they could give it to. Truthfully speaking, I don't know who they could give it to. Maybe Kareem Jackson. That's another player they could give it to. So the Broncos to me are also up in the air. The Lions, I don't think they're up in the air. Their team MVP, without a doubt, was Matthew Stafford. I think he should get the team MVP card for the Lions for offense maybe. And then defensively, I would go. Didn't even realize I never clicked off. So Matthew Stafford, again, he's not in this lineup, but he definitely should be the team MVP for the Lions. And then for defense, I would give it to this guy, Tracy Walker. Maybe even Danny Shelton, but I don't think the Lions are as up in the air as the Cowboys, the previous team was. But yeah, that's who I would think for the Lions. The Broncos, that's who it was. The Packers. This one should be obvious to literally anybody. if Devontae Adams does not get an offensive MVP, if Devontae Adams does not get one, EA, you gonna be hearing from Packers fans and even myself. Even though I am not a Packers fan, quite frankly, I could give two shits about the Packers. But let's be honest here. What did Devontae Adams do? What did Devontae Adams do to warrant such hatred from you guys? What did they do? What did he do? Like, I don't know what they did, what he did to you guys. So, please, give Devontae Adams a team MVP card. That should be the most obvious one in the entire world. Defensively, I fucking iota. Oh my goodness. Defensively, I don't know. Probably Darnell Savage. And I don't know. But yeah, Devontae Adams should be the easy one. And should be the most obvious. The Houston Texans. Now, this is a hard one. Because the Texans did not have a good year. Just straight up. The Texans did not have a good season. But for team offensive MVP, probably go with Jordan Atkins. This is the best card he's got. Maybe even Darren Fells. Darren Fells has got an 81. An 81. Like, ew. Just ew. So, anyways. Yeah, Geno Atkins. And then for defense, pardon me. For the defensive side of the ball, if you're probably this dude right here, I'm not gonna try and pronounce his name, or maybe even this guy here, or Ross Blacklock. What's his name? Vernon Hag. Oh my goodness, no. So, like, you could give it to one of these guys, but I think offensively it should be Darren Fells. Because just look at this card. Look at the beauty that is this 81 overall tight end card. Look at it. Stare at it. Probably could also be Laramie Tunsil, but I don't think it will. Anyways, Indianapolis Colts is the next team. And for the Indianapolis Colts, for the offensive MVP, probably this dude here. Just because look at his upgrade. Like, yeah, I think you need to give this guy here an upgrade to really solidify this offensive line. I really think you do. And then defensively, probably this dude here or Justin Houston. Again, I'm not going off about how these guys were did in the year. I'm going off by how when was the last time these guys got an upgrade? And truth be told, I didn't watch the Colts, so I couldn't tell you straight up who was the best players. Jacksonville. Oh, poor sweet Jacksonville. Okay, let's get started. Where do I begin? Probably this dude here, AJ Cann, for the offensive MVP. Maybe Gardner Minshew. maybe Gardner Minshew. Maybe. I don't fucking know. Maybe Gardner Minshew. Oh yeah, maybe you do Gardner or even AJ Cann. Defensively, maybe who was it? AJ Boye was a Bronco this year, so probably this dude here. Yeah, probably this dude here. I guess I don't know. Again, I don't know for the Jacksonville. Kansas City Chiefs. This one is also obvious for offense. Absolutely should be Patrick Mahomes. Absolutely 100% should be Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs for offense. Absolutely. Defensively, that one's going to be a bit of a question mark. Because you probably could put Derek Nady. Sure. You probably could put him, maybe even Juwan Thornhill. But I think, for this dude, it could be defensively, it could be this dude here. But offensively, it absolutely should be Patrick Mahomes. Or Even for defensive MVP or maybe even like other MVP options, maybe you could put what's the kicker's name? Harrison Buckner. You put the Harrison Buckner for the Chiefs for the MVP. Las Vegas Raiders is the next team on this list. And for the Raiders, probably Derek Carr. Derek Carr could be the team offensive MVP. It would make sense. Derek Carr had a very good year. Derek Carr, well, not a very good year, but Derek Carr, like, you know, he's probably like a good option for them at quarterback to replace Dak. For defensive MVP, probably this dude here, Nick something. Yeah, maybe just that dude there. I think that's really it. We're getting a little thin here because I'm running out of guesses at this point. For the Los Angeles Chargers, now I could have said Justin Herbert, but he got an NFL honors. Austin Eckler got an LTD. Probably is going to be Keenan Allen, though. Probably will more likely be Keenan Allen for the offense because this is the last card that he's got. So it could be Keenan Allen. Wouldn't be surprised if it was. For defense, maybe Jerry Tillery, Melvin Ingram. It won't be Joey Bosa. It won't be, even though he was the best defensive player they had. It won't be Joey because he got a Team of the Year. So yeah, that's why I think the Chargers will be. Moving down to the Los Angeles Rams. Oh, I don't want to go through this one. Okay. So the Los Angeles Rams, for offense, probably Jared Goff. Even though he's in Detroit now, probably Jared Goff. Or if you're going to include the trades, maybe have Matthew Stafford and then have Jared Goff for the Lions. But I think Jared Goff would be the team MVP for this team here. Yeah, I don't see who else it could be for the Los Angeles Aaron Donalds. And then for the defense, probably going to be Jalen Ramsey. Actually, I'm pretty certain it will be Jalen Ramsey for the defensive MVP. I'm pretty sure it'll be Jalen. So that is the Rams, or the Los Angeles Aaron Donalds is what I'm going to call them. No, I'm just kidding about that, by the way. The Miami Dolphins, Ryan Fitzpatrick could be their MVP. You know, I know he's in Washington now, but Ryan Fitzpatrick didn't actually have a bad season. He didn't. He led the Dolphins to a 10-6 record. And yeah, they barely missed the playoffs, but hey, a 10-6 record is pretty good. You know, also could be, well, he's over there now. You know, could be, I think that's who it's going to be. It's going to be Ryan Fitzpatrick. For the defense, it's got to be Christian Wilkins for the defense. Because look at this dude here. Like, look at that beautiful smile. It's almost like he's saying, please give me an upgrade, EA. Please, I'm smiling ever so nicely. Anyways, Minnesota Vikings. I cannot believe I just did that. Anyways, Minnesota Vikings, their team MVP. Should not be Kirk Cousins. It should not be Kirk Cousins. Probably Kyle Rudolph, considering this was his final upgrade, was his last upgrade, was the Blitz promo. Probably going to be Kyle Rudolph, because I don't see why it wouldn't be. And then for defense, probably Eric Kendricks, Eric Wilson. Maybe Harrison Smith, get that free safety card and upgrade. Maybe get Harrison Smith an upgrade. I think that would probably be the best one to go for. So yeah, Harrison Smith, I think, would be that card. So I think, yeah, offense will be Kyle Rudolph. Defense will be Harrison Smith. New England Patriots. Offensive MVP for the Patriots. It's tough. It's a tough one to really decide on. for the Patriots. For the defense, I think it will be Devin McCourtney. For defense, I think it will be Devin. Just because his last card was an LTD. But offensive MVP for the Patriots. Maybe Joe Thuney? Maybe Isaiah Wyan? Maybe. I'm just speculating at this point. Probably going to be one of those guys. Anyways, moving on. New Orleans Saints. He may not have had a great year, but I think Michael Thomas. Oh, he actually this was his last upgrade. So probably will be Emmanuel Sanders. And I was going to say Michael Thomas, even though he didn't actually have that good of a year. But I think it'll be Emmanuel Sanders because his last card was a team builder. So maybe it'll be Emmanuel Sanders. Could also be Michael Thomas. Could be also Michael Thomas. And then for the defense, probably Marshawn Lattimore or Janoris Jenkins. Probably one of those guys. Because Janoris has been like this for a little while, and then Marshawn Lattimore had an upgrade like for the Snow Beast promo, for the Christmas promo, and then that was it. So could be one of those guys. New York Giants, Daniel Jones. Daniel motherfucking Jones should be the team's MVP for offense. Even though he didn't have the greatest of seasons, not gonna cap, he didn't have the greatest of seasons. You know, this is his best card. And also he should get a power up with this team MVP. So I think it'll be Daniel Jones for offense. For the defense, Hoy. Oh brother. Maybe Xavier McKinney. But he got an all rookie card, but that's pretty low. Maybe also could be this guy was actually a Cardinal. Tate Crowder, maybe? For the defense, Tate Crowder. Maybe Delvin Tomlinson. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know what I would say for the Giants. The Jets. The Jets. Oh, you sorry-ass franchise known as the New York Jets. Okay. That's enough of my jokes. That's my jokes aside. Defensively, we're going to start with them. We'll start with this. Probably this dude here, Pierre Desir. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I hope it is how you pronounce his name. Probably Pierre Desir. That might be who the team's defensive MVP will be. Just because of his card. But also for the offensive MVP, might be Alex Lewis, or George Fant, because of where they are with the linemen with this team. Maybe even Sam Darnold if they're feeling cheeky. I don't think they're gonna give it to Sam Darnold, but hey, who knows? Philadelphia Eagles, probably Jason Kelce for offense. Probably will be Jason. Maybe even Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts is another card they could give it to. But yeah, Jason Kelce, maybe Jalen Hurts. Those are two players I think could get it. And then defensively, team MVP for defense maybe could be Duke Riley, just because of where his last card, or maybe even Nathan Gary, because of where his last card was. Could be one of those. Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh. Defensively, it won't be JJ. It won't be TJ because he got Team of the Year. He got Player of the Year, actually. Won't be JJ. TJ. Why am I getting them confused? But this one could be the defensive MVP for the Steelers is Mike Hilton. Could be this guy here. For this Pittsburgh, I think I did say that one. For offense, I don't know, Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, his last card was a team of the week or a series redux. I think it was a team of the week. So maybe Ben Roethlisberger, maybe. That might be it for that. Yeah, that's it for that one. Moving down back, San Francisco 49ers. Offensively, their MVP I think was Raheem Mostert. I think it'll be Raheem Mostert for them because he did get a playoff card. Maybe even Kyle Juszczyk. But I think Kyle Juszczyk did miss a lot of games. Same with George Kittle. I think he could also get it. I think that is the one that people actually want for the 49ers is George Kittle. So I could see pretty theoretically why they would go with George Kittle. And then for the defensive MVP, Nick Bosa. I think this one was really easy. Nick Bosa and George Kittle for the MVPs for the offensive defense for the 49ers. I think that was relatively easy. My Seattle Seahawks, I've been back and forth on this one. Now, at first, I thought DK Metcalf for offense. And I think that is probably the only one for offense that I'm going to go for is DK Metcalf. But then I'm thinking maybe Greg Olsen, Brandon Shell that you see here. He could be another card. Truthfully, like there's a few options, but I think it will go to DK Metcalf for offensively. And then defensively, I think it will be Shaquille Griffin. Even though he went to Jacksonville, I think it will be Shaquille Griffin because he was solid this year. Maybe even could be Bobby Wagner, maybe KJ Wright. I'm hoping it could be KJ Wright because, then I could have him as a pass coverage linebacker, but even then I have Derek Thomas, so what will be the point? Anyways, yeah, that's what I think. Maybe it could be even Quandre. I had some people try to say it could be Jamal Adams and Russell Wilson. And Wilson I'm hoping is true, but I don't know because he got Team of the Year. Same with Jamal Adams. They both got Team of the Year, so I don't think that they will. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and their team MVP offensively, I think will be Mike Evans because he had a very good year. And also Mike Evans hasn't gotten an upgrade since the Super Bowl promo, which is a little bit ago, but he still had a good year, and I think Mike Evans will get the team MVP for offense. Even if you want to go there, I think OJ Howard could get it. Maybe even Alex Kappa here. That guy seems like he's about to bust a Kappa in your ass. Okay, I'm gonna stop. And then for defense, maybe Carlton Davis. Maybe Jordan Whitehead. The secondary after it's just, you know what I mean. Like, I feel like those are going to be the Buccaneers ones. Tennessee Titans, we got two more. For the Tennessee Titans, I think it will be Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill had a good year. Also, even though Derrick Henry had a fantastic year, he won Offensive Player, and he won so much that he won Offensive Player of the Year. He has an NFL honors, so I think they'll give it to Ryan Tannehill. And then for defense, I think it could theoretically, looking at these guys, maybe Harold Landry, maybe Kevin Byard, maybe Kenny Vaccaro. Those might be the guys for the defense. And then I'm going to make this real quick for the Washington football team. The team MVP for them. For offense, team MVP, I think might be... I don't want to say Dwayne Haskins. And Alex Smith did get a Super Bowl, an NFL honors for Comeback Player of the Year. So it could be Logan Thomas. Could be this guy here. Maybe. And then for defense... not going to be Montez Sweat or Chase Young. Maybe this guy here. I don't know. And again, I cannot stress it enough as I'm going to wrap up this video. This was not based off how these players were in the regular season. This is based off the last time these cards last time these cards got an upgrade. So, with that being said, if you disagree with anything, just remember that. But also let me know in the comment section below what you do think your team master is going to be, what you think the other team masters are going to be. Let me know. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.